The following is a PFL Europe regular season contest in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is an MMA specialist and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He went in officially at 136.3 pounds and holds a professional record of 9 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of Gran Canaria, Spain, Rachid. Opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is a striking specialist and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 135.8 pounds and in 18 professional fights has built a record of 13 victories and 5 defeats. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, Frans, Mlambo! Your referee in charge, Rachid.
Frans Mlambo in the yellow trunks, Rachid in the gray. 3 5-minute rounds. The winner is headed to Paris, France.
Let's go.
For a bantamweight semifinal appointment.
Now the calmness and composure of Frans Mlambo can sometimes make his opponents a little too relaxed. They feel like they're going to start off with a steady round and then wham, he'll hit them with something that they didn't expect. He's very, very slick and very calm. I feel like Rachid is going to be the one that pulls the trigger first here, and it's going to be very difficult to catch him with something.
Low kick there from Mlambo.
Over there for me.
Already a warning on the eye poke.
Time out. Stay here for me, 1 second. Swinging like this, you've got to be careful. Keep your fist closed. Stay there. Yeah, no problem. Can I have a towel, please?
Mlambo requested a towel to wipe away some Vaseline.
Friends, do you need the doctor?
No. Just I got a bit of
No problem, no problem.
Rich Mitchell making sure everything's okay with the eye.
You've got plenty of time, Frans.
Yep, scraped it.
Open hand slap there.
Tell me when you're ready, yeah?
And you can see Mlambo with the admonishing look like, hey guy, gotta close that fist.
Okay,
He'll be a referee when he retires.
Show sportsmanship on the restart here. 40 seconds gone. With the level change, able to plant Frans Mlambo on his back and right inside control.
A lot of pressure on the neck here for Mlambo to deal with. Haas had both his knees off the ground. So his full body weight is on the neck. He's got a fun flu, but beautiful job by Mlambo going straight for a guillotine here.
Still working on it against the submission specialist here. He looks like he might be confident to take a bite of this guillotine here.
Mlambo trying to elevate that elbow, but now has to let go.
Good job from Haas using his butterfly to lift Mlambo.
Back to the feet here after a quick scramble on the ground.
Oh, I heard that bang against his knee. That's going to discourage him from throwing that low kick again.
This time he goes up high with the lead leg. Rachid trying to dictate the pace of this fight early.
He's a very tricky individual, is Rachid. He flows in through strikes from the outside, but when it hits the floor, that submission attack is continuous. I was impressed that Frans was able to get something to discourage him from continuing that top pressure. Nice.
Beautiful takedown. Right into the takedown, and the corner was asking for it. Once again, all the way over to the side.
He's wise to it this second time around, is Haz. arm triangle.
Very quick with setting up these submissions.
Be aware of that right elbow
Love seeing this kind of style of grappling.
Look at John Kavanaugh in the corner of Frans Mlambo.
Think about
Some
getting that
really strong
right elbow
shoulder
back
pressure.
under the chin.
How he's keeping his hands really tight into the side of Frans
2
Mlambo's
minutes to
body
go.
as well, keeping his head on the
Good
canvas so he
position with
can't
the left
escape
knee,
that
block the
arm.
mount, yes.
Mlambo manages to squeeze it underneath
Mindful
there.
of that right elbow position.
Still in side control here.
Good job.
Goes back to the shoulder pressure. He'll try to pass his knee over the belly of Frans Mlambo to attain the mount. Stop sign for now from Frans Mlambo's left leg. Now trying some knees from the bottom.
Yeah, just a little bit close to have any kind of impact on there, but now has returned. Trying to slide that knee across into mount again.
You're going all the way with that.
90 seconds remain in this round.
Watch that right elbow positioning.
Mlambo's got his arm underneath Haas. He's going to try to bump him up and move towards where his legs are now. But Haas is recognizing it. Going to full mount. He's got to watch out for the triangle here. He's got the arm lock. He's got an arm triangle too.
It's just a little bit too high to create enough pressure, I feel, with the arm triangle, but he's going to certainly solidify his mount position if he's able to clear that leg. Something else for Frans Mlambo to think about. You can see Mlambo's actually got a hand on his ankle trying to slow that mount, that mount down a little bit.
Okay, you're good.
Clever work from Mlambo.
Mlambo campaigning to the referee. Might be better served to use that energy to try and get up.
You know, it might be a psychological ploy to get his opponent moving. Complaining to the referee, complaining to the opponent that he's not doing enough. He might then open up. So he's looking for this arm. I'm telling you, those limb attacks is something that Mlambo's got to be very careful of.
Use that leg swing and get to the single.
With the body type from Mlambo, it's always very difficult to get back to guard because your legs and your arms are that long, and Haas is doing a really good job controlling him.
Final few seconds here of round one, and Rachid Haas will finish on top.
Spain's putting itself on the map as a grappling country right now.
Specifically Gran Canaria. We got to take a trip.
Canary Jiu-Jitsu.
Side push kick there from Frans Mlambo. Using the southpaw stance.
There you go.
Trying to go to the body with the right hand there.
Those pulls in their own right. Yes.
Oh, nice. Tries to pull him onto that left hook. Oh, body shot.
Nice right hand from Mlambo.
That one hurt.
Keep that going. Keep that going.
And again, we go back to the weight miss. You've got to think Rachid has had an awful time trying to get on the scales at the right weight. Any body shots are going to really drain him. Lovely management of range by Mlambo as he backs up, firing shots. Interesting little kick to the inside of the leg that he's doing there.
Here comes the charge. Long-range weapons.
Just out of range is Mlambo. I was just about to say, I feel like he's going to start trying to set up that high kick. The ability to switch stance on Mlambo's side is a real benefit.
Snap in there.
Now has switching stances, trying to open up his low kick attack.
Yes.
Here comes that level change in the charge
That's what's better.
from Rachid Haas. Mlambo knew to shrug it off that time.
Go snap on it.
Rachid, fingers.
Yes, Frans.
Combination from
Why you didn't
Mlambo.
finish with that
Haas
shot?
stays outside of the range.
Stop.
Stop!
Don't think Frans.
Go over there. Rachid, you are swinging with your fingers open. You're swinging like
This
this.
is going to be the last warning
You understand? No more. You ready?
for Haas.
Nice work from the referee there. Seeing it before it's another eye poke and a problem. Making sure Rachid Haas closes the fist. Mlambo takes advantage of the restart. Spinning back kick there.
You know, and a part of the problem is that Mlambo's out of range, so Haas is doing everything he can to at least get something, even if it's a fingertip, to make contact with his opponent. That was a good front kick to the midsection from Haas.
Oh, beautiful head kick from Haas. Mlambo doesn't agree.
Mlambo on the neck again.
job from Haas, popping his head out.
Still got those double underhooks though. Mlambo needs to do something about that body lock.
Those shots are really annoying, especially when they're to the ear. They hurt a lot.
Nice knee to the thigh as well there. Good balance from Mlambo.
Mlambo sees the wobble. Now on the attack.
Good level change.
He's going to give the team a high elbow.
Beautiful
Finish
defense.
the neck. Can he step over? No. Rachid Haas scrambles out of danger for now.
Beautiful defense by Rachid Haas.
Still on the neck. Haas is still wobbly. Head still not cleared from that big right hand from Mlambo. Now Mlambo's lunging. He's got to be careful he doesn't walk onto something. Looks for the body shot again.
Good job from Haas to close the distance. He does not want to get hit like that again. Nice takedown by Haas.
And once again lands right inside control now to the mount. If Rachid Haas can keep his left knee down. Mlambo recovers one leg.
Something else that we have to consider is that these strikes from the bottom are scoring, especially when Rachid Haas is not doing as much from the top position. When these positions start to get stagnant, the judges will start to lean in the direction of the fighter that's striking and trying to do something. We've seen this a lot more since the rule change a few years ago.
Well, especially now with less than a minute left in the
He's
round for
gonna do
Rachid Haas. I mean, he got
something.
wobbled pretty
Just keep your
bad
hands
in this
down.
round, so just finishing in a controlled position is not going to guarantee you a win in the round.
Absolutely not.
He tried to mount, Mlambo negated that, so Haas settles for side control.
25 seconds.
You've got to think Mlambo was closest to a submission with that
He
guillotine
really wants
attempt
to
as
go
well.
away, then go away.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2 here. Frans Mlambo nearly able to finish Rachid Haas, but Rachid will finish on top. So I'm not an official judge, but a round apiece potentially, and then of course Rachid Haas lost the point for missing weight. And as the scenario was presented to us earlier, if he did lose that round, he needs a finish here.
Absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. Puts pressure on him, of course. But then you know Frans Mlambo is going to want a conclusive victory here. He's going to want a finish.
Little hug.
Don't give him an underhook.
You can't deny him 3 times.
Mlambo in the southpaw stance. Francesco Nuzzi, one half of our main event, watching on intently.
It's that left kick again from Haas.
Haas is able to get inside, temporarily grab the leg, but Mlambo clinches onto the neck immediately, and now Haas is trying to extricate himself from this clinch.
Oh, that left head kick from Haas is very fast. Beautiful level change.
Dialed in here.
That was a lovely takedown by Haas. Elevated his leg high enough so he could take the base foot off the floor as well.
Keep that bicep, keep the left underhook.
You know, Mlambo's going to be incredibly frustrated with himself if this round gets stalled out or he gets beaten by decision. Keeps trying to find that long hook to right hand.
Inside leg kick there, took the feet right out from under Frans Mlambo. Slip on that one as well.
3.5 minutes, Frans. Let's work to his outside.
Mlambo feints into the body there. He looks a little bit hesitant given the fact that Haas has got such fast level changes. And we've got some blood on above the eye of Mlambo.
Mlambo caught an airborne Haas, but really.
He's got a guillotine, though.
Frans Mlambo.
Wow.
I mean, Rachid Haas was on autopilot there.
You could see it. He was just driving for the takedown to try and get to a safe position for a moment. You've got to think that is going to sway this judge's scorecards in this last round. Just approaching half a round to go. Frans Mlambo may have just taken over this third round, and he's clamped onto that arm as well.
He's got to be careful. Haas is going to move into full mount.
Keep that half guard.
Frans Mlambo's got to get himself up off the mat if he wants the judges to give him the credit he deserves for that knockdown.
Flatten it back here, Frans.
Right to the mountain here for Rachid Haas.
Incredible considering how hurt he was with that shot, but Mlambo finds himself in top position.
Beautiful reversal.
Haas got too high. Now Frans Mlambo has 2 minutes to work from the top.
He's got your head again. Take the hand off your head. Frans Mlambo, clear
Let's see how much Mlambo's got left in the tank, and if he's really going to change the finish in this fight. I wonder what's going through his head with the point deduction. Like, how is he feeling? What is he thinking?
Exactly. What's the scenario that he's getting? He's right there in front of his own corner. John Kavanagh is a foot away from him, coaching him through this. Is he telling him to go for the finish? Is he telling him to stay in this top position?
Let him grab your head.
At the moment, it seems there's a lot of anti-jiu-jitsu coming from John Kavanagh in the corner. Get his hand off the back of your head, get his feet off your hips. It's a good attempt here. He's putting it up triangle, my goodness.
It's going to be very, very difficult to finish against the fence. He's barely any space, but he's locking it up.
Mlambo decided to punch with the right hand instead of getting it back inside the guard.
I think there's a lot of space in that triangle. I think Mlambo feels far more confident there than we do.
He's on the
Block his
wrong
arm with your
angle.
right hand.
Rachid Haas
Okay.
needs to try and finish this thing.
Moving a little
The
bit to
benefit
your
of
left.
using the fence to keep your opponent crammed. Haz is going to have to circle his hips out one way or the other.
Siga pegando.
30 seconds, Frans. May as well just stay there. Just stack it. Yes.
25 seconds to go. I think Malambo's going to pull his way out of this in a moment, land a few strikes through the center line. See how good Haz's control is of the upper body of Mlambo.
Just keep peppering away.
Going again to tighten that triangle up. 10-second clap has gone.
There's a
Mlambo
couple
looks
right
safe.
hands from Mlambo. I don't think this triangle is going to finish in that short time or in this position.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Rachid Haas missed weight earlier in the week and therefore has a 1-point deduction going into this contest. With that in mind, the judges scored this bout 29-27, 29-27, and 28-28, making your winner via majority decision and securing their place in the PFL Europe playoffs, Frans Mlambo!
Thank you, Dan Hardy. Yes, I am here with the victorious Frans Mlambo, now moving on to a semifinal in Paris. Really interesting fight. Strong first round from Rachid Haas. You had the moment, the knockdown, the near finish in round 2, and the same thing in round 3, but he was able to wrestle his way back into some threats and into some control. Were you confident at the end of this fight that you had won round 2 and 3?
I was. I felt I done loads, like I done more damage, you know what I mean? He had the controls like a lot of the time, but I even kept saying to the ref, I was like, here, he's just holding, because I could feel him. He'd get into position, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do, get in positions in MMA. He did that, but then he was just holding, you know what I mean? I understand it's part of the game, but you know what I mean, we're here to fight. You know what I mean? That's why I was even in them positions when I was on my back. I was still trying to like do a bit of strike and do something, like move around instead of just holding there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, ring rust is a real thing. Do you know what I mean? When I came in here, like the whole camp, I felt really fit, I felt real good. I felt better than ever, but once you get in here, everything is different. I felt absolutely amazing before this. But once I got in here, I started moving around. That ring rust was real, man. And I felt like I just wasn't as sharp as I wanted to be. then even there when I caught him and he was wobbly, usually I'd step back, take my time and finish him off. But I took that opportunity to just be a bit sloppy. And so I'll make sure to just not have that happen again. But before we go on, Berlin, what's happening? What's happening? All right, so look, I'm very, very excited to be part of the PFL. My first event with you guys was amazing. The treatment, everything, the trip was great. So I am thankful for the PFL to give me this opportunity. And I am looking very, very forward to moving on and making PFL part of my family. Let's do it.
One step closer to a PFL championship appearance, PFL Europe. We'll see you in Paris. Congratulations on a strong performance. Frans Mlambo, ladies and gentlemen.